Well, Ann, Cary Simpson, and Ann Simpson, thanks for coming by to talk to us about your new book, Little Rivers and Waterway Tales, Carolinian's Eastern Streams. And we've talked about that for a Bookwatch program, but I wanted you all to talk a little bit more about these beautiful rivers and streams that you talk about in your book, and what we're doing to conserve these waterways, our fresh water, what our risks are, and maybe to celebrate a few victories in the water conservation movement, in which both of you have been very interested most of your lives.
Mm-hmm. We feel so blessed to have been able to be up and down the coastal plain and all along the coast on these beautiful streams, big ones, little ones, forested, open, marshy. They're all just very special, each in its own way, and mostly special because they're still clean and they're still productive and have beautiful stream banks that make it worthwhile for people to go out and explore them.
So we don't have to worry.
Well, we have to worry about keeping them clean, keeping them places that people want to go and places that support the life that in turn supports us.
Yes, people love the waters of North Carolina, the rivers, the small rivers, the big rivers, the sounds, the coast, and we were fortunate enough to be on all these lovely clean waters. At the same time, we know that we've got several thousand miles of impaired streams and rivers. We have out of 2 million estuarine acres of water, a quarter of those, 500,000 acres, are closed permanently to shellfish. And I think we ought to, as we celebrate what we have and what's in very good shape and protect and defend it, we also ought to be motivated to clean up those waters that need help, that are impaired.
What are man's activities that threaten our clean waterways that we have to watch, have to regulate, or restrict in some way?
Well, we know that what we put into stormwater, what runs off with stormwater, runs into the rivers, and they run to the sounds. And many years ago, we said we got to get the phosphorus out of the streams, and people said, no, we can't do that. We won't be able to. Our soap won't be any good. But we did it, and everything's fine. Mm-hmm. People are still buying soap, and it's working. We know that there's too much nitrogen that goes into the streams and feeds the algae. The algae blooms that take up the oxygen and kill the fish. We have to regulate these things. We have to self-regulate, and we have to keep environmental regulations in place that help us do it right across the board. So we have to watch out about the inputs.
Well, and just in your daily life, thinking about what it is you're pouring down your drain, and be careful and mindful of what's going into the waterways, because you can be up here in UNCTV territory and in the Piedmont, and you don't really think about what you're putting into the water here, going all the way down and ending up in a fish in Pamlico Sound, or then coming back and being on your plate. So.
Ann Simpson, you mentioned earlier about your aspiration about what our state motto should be.
Well, we always want to be the good road state, but I'd love to see us be the clean water state. Be militantly proud of our clean and productive waters, and clean up those ones that need it. And so that anyone, anywhere in the state or anywhere in the world can say, yeah, I want to go to that place for its pristine waters. It has all these people living here, but somehow they manage to live right up by the rivers and sounds and keep them clean. I'd love for that to be a fact of life.
You've tempted us, Ann, with these wonderful pictures of lovely places where you all have paddled. Some of the rest of us might not have the courage just to put a canoe on top of our car and go there. Where can the rest of us find a place to paddle in the lovely surroundings that you've shown in your wonderful pictures?
Oh, there are all sorts of paddling companies and liveries that will take you out and lets you experience these beautiful places without having to have your own boat or doing a canoe shuttle or a kayak shuttle back and forth with your own cars. So all up and down the coast, you're finding those now.
So
And
go to the coast, ask,
Ask.
and you'll be able to find
go
it.
to the coast, ask, and fortunately more and more people are coming to the coast because of the clean water and the beautiful surroundings.
And your wonderful book,
Thank
Little
you.
Rivers and Waterway Tales, inspires some of us.
And another place to ask is you can go online and ask our state's Wildlife Resources Commission, which has placed boat ramps all over the state on waters great and small. And here's a very good case that relates to the clean water business we're just talking about. The Wildlife Resources Commission upgraded and refitted a ramp out in Carteret County.
I'm going there. I
Down
wish we had
east.
time. I wish we had time for you to tell
And-
us more, but we don't.
And they fitted it out with permeable pavement, so water does not run off.
Oh well.
It soaks in. This is fairly new. It's a wonderful.
Thanks, Ann
Wonderful thing.
Simpson and Ann Simpson, for your enthusiasm and for the lovely book that you've given us.
Thanks,
Thank you,
DG.
DG.